All right, here we go. Number 2, x minus 2y equals negative 4. This one's gonna be a little bit more involved, so I'm gonna start off by doing something pretty straightforward. 0, 1, and 2. So let's plug these in. So if I put 0 in here, it's gonna look like this. I basically would have negative 2y is equal to 4, negative 4. So I need to do that little bit of that work here. So you can see if I divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, y would equal positive 2 in that case. So you can see that's how that one would be solved. So we need to be careful on these. All right. So I'm going to put in 1 in here for x. That means this time I'm going to have 1 minus 2y equals negative 4. I have to solve this like regular. So minus 1 and minus 1. And negative 2y is going to be equal to negative 5. Divided by negative 2 on both sides, so y is going to be equal to, this is going to end up being a positive 5 over 2, or I could do a 2.5. Let's put 2 in next. Put that over here. So I'll do 2 minus 2y equals negative 4. So minus 2, negative 2y is equal to negative 6, divided by negative 2, divided by negative 2. Y equals positive 3. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. So notice how the odd number is giving me that decimal. So let's do some other one. Let's just try a negative 2 in this time. Let's see what that does. So I'll do negative 2 minus 2y equals negative 4 plus 2y, or plus 2 plus 2, negative 2y equal to negative 2. So I'm going to divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. So y is going to equal to 1 in this case, a positive 1. Okay? And then the last one we're going to do here, we're still going to have even numbers. Let's try a negative 4, see what that does. So put that here. So I'm going to have negative 4 minus 2y equals negative 4. So plus 4 and plus 4, negative 2y equals 0. Okay, just because we have a 0 doesn't mean it's going to be not finished. We still divide by 2. So y is equal to 0 in this case. All right, so there are our ordered pairs. All right, so let's plot these points. So 0, 2, 1, 2.5, 2 and 3, negative 2, 1, and negative 4, 0. All right, number 3. Let's go and put these guys in. See what we get. All right, so first things first, if I put 0 in here for x, it's going to be negative 2 times 0 is going to be 0. So I'm basically left with 0 plus y equals 3, and that's it. So right away we know we're going to have a 3 there. If I put 1 in here for this case, it's going to be a negative 2 times 1 is going to be negative 2 plus y equals 3. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So y equals 5 for that one. If I put 2 in here, so 2 times that, it's going to give me negative 4 plus y equals 3. So I'm going to add 4 and add 4. That means y is going to equal to 7. Let's go the other way, negative 1 and negative 2. So I'll do that over here. So I've got negative 1 times negative 2 is going to be a positive 2 plus y equals 3. So minus 2 minus 2. Y is going to be equal to positive 1. And if I put a negative 2 in here, it's going to be negative 2 times negative 2 is going to be a positive 4 plus y equals 3 minus 4 minus 4. That means y is going to be equal to negative 1. All right, so we got that. Let's plot those points. So I've got 0, 3, 1, 5, 2, 7, negative 1, 1, and negative 2, negative 1. All right, and that's telling us we're doing right because we're getting straight lines here, just like that. All right, C4. This one's a little bit more complicated. A negative 3x plus 2y equals negative 4. So let's put the 0 in here for this. So 0 is going to be gone there, because 0 times negative 3 would be 0. So I'm left with a 0 plus 2y equals negative 4. So this is going to be gone. So I'm going to divide by 2 and divide by 2. Y is going to be equal to negative 2. So I've got negative 2 there. Let's put 1 in this time. So 1 times negative 3 is going to be a negative 3 plus 2y equals negative 4. So I'm going to add 3 here, add 3 here. This is going to cancel. 2y is equal to negative 1. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So y equals a negative 1/2. Interesting. So negative 1/2 there. Let's put 2 in now this time. So 2 times negative 3 is going to give me a negative 6 plus 2y equals negative 4. So let's add 6 to both sides. 2y is equal to is going to be a positive 2 divided by 2 divided by 2. Y equals 1, positive 1. All right, so it looked like we had some whole numbers there. But let's go ahead and just do a negative 1 and a negative 2. We'll just test that out, see what's going to be the case. So negative 1 is going to go in here for x. That means it's going to be positive 3. So 3 plus 2y equals negative 4. So minus 3 minus 3. 2y equals, negative 7 divided by 2 divided by 2. Y is going to be equal to, this is going to go in negative 3.5 times. That's interesting. And then lastly, putting in our negative 2. We're going to go here. I'll put it right over here. So negative 2 times negative 3 is going to be a 6 plus 2y equals negative 4. So minus 6 and minus 6. So a 2y equals negative 10 divided by 2 divided by 2. Y equals negative 5. So I got negative 5 here. All right, let's plot these points. 0, negative 2. 1, negative 1/2. 2 and 1. Negative 1, negative 2.5. So there's 2, 3.5. And negative 2, negative 5. Okay, that looks pretty good. Making straight lines. All right, D4. Make a conjecture about the shape of the graph for any equation in the form of ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are fixed numbers. Explain why your conjecture is true. Well, from what we've seen in the equations with the shirts and the caps, because it had that same ax plus by equals c, plus the equation with the equations in part 4, they all had that ax plus by equals c. All of those made straight lines, so they must be linear functions in that structure. And I think that we can actually plug in any point and get any value that would work. We always would get some kind of ordered pair that would plot, and it would end up on that line that we drew. So that's what I think we could figure out. All right, let's take a look at the ACE work. For this particular problem, we're going to be doing problems 1 through 8. Let's take a look. All right, number 1. For fundraisers, students sell calendars and posters. There they are. Calendars for $3, posters for $2. And I bet it's exactly what we have there. Look at, write an equation. What's the income for different variables there? Work it through, and then you're going to make a graph of those ordered pairs. So we have to make a graph and then use that to estimate other things for a $100 goal. Number 2, Kateri saves quarters and dimes. She plans to exchange coins for paper money when the total is $10. Okay, so you think about the value of quarters and the value of dimes. How many quarters does she need to make $10 if all the coins are quarters? What about if all the coins are dimes? So you're gonna make an equation for that. You're gonna make a graph showing all the solutions there, and then use that graph to find 5 other possibilities, just like we did in class here, or with our other work. Number 3, students in Eric's gym class must cover a distance of 1,600 meters by running or walking. Most students run part of the way and walk part of the way. Eric can run at an average speed of 200 meters per minute and walk an average speed of 80 meters per minute. So suppose Eric runs 4 minutes and walks 8 minutes. How close is he to the 1,600 meter goal? Same process. You notice we have two different variables and specific parts that go with our specific coefficients. Write an equation, find three of their combinations, plot those order pairs on a graph. Number 4, Kevin said that if you triple his age, the result will be 1 less than his mother's age. Which of these, if any of these equations, show that relationship? And Kevin's age is x and his mother's age is y. Choose all that are correct. Find 3 pairs of x and y values that satisfy the equation, and use the graph. You gotta plot these points and use a graph. And then lastly, for number 5 through 8, find 3 pairs of values, x and y, that satisfy each equation, plot those points, use a pattern to find more solution pairs. Hint, what is y if x equals 0? What is x if y equals 0? That helps you get started there. All right, guys, so it's like we're really pushing back into some linear functions and understanding this new format, and we'll talk more about that in the future. But make sure you graph all 8 of the questions and plot those points on there. All right, guys, we'll catch you around, or see you later on. I don't know what we're gonna do. See you next time.